Alright. Welcome in, guys. My name is Ace. So, Ace Play and Draw. So, I am going to be, as you already know, I am just kind of doing this, just chatting stream. It's going to be a quick, short stream. I am currently, not on Instagram. Hold on, let me check, make sure I am on Instagram. I thought it was getting this over on Instagram, too. I might not be over on Instagram. Oh, I think maybe I have to go. Hold on. I think I have to go to Instagram and then go live. I forgot. I've only done this like once. 1 second. I'm almost there. There we go. Okay. Alright. Alright, so now we're live on Instagram. Alright, so let's kind of start over just a bit. So my name is Ace. And yeah, so I figured I'd come on and just do a quick just chatting stream. Just nothing. I'm not gonna play the games. I'm not gonna do art. We're just gonna talk about some things. And yeah, so let's go ahead and start with like why I only streamed like once last week. So yeah, I was, everything was fine, and then like the next day I felt kind of tired. So this was Saturday. So Friday night streaming, everything's good. I'm up just a little bit late. I probably went to bed like 2 hours after I got off. No, actually I remember now. No, I'm sorry. I was actually thinking another time. So I was on like, I was live streaming super late that night, and I was streaming with some friends, playing Peak, and I had a great time. I love playing Peak with those guys, over with Hogue and a couple of other people, and so yeah, that game ended up going way longer than I was expecting, which is fine. It's normal. It's to be expected of Peak. You know, you're gonna be on for a while, especially if you're trying to get to the end. So you know, it takes a couple hours just to get from the beginning to the end. And so yeah, I didn't get off a stream until like 2 in the morning, and normally that's fine. Normally I do go to bed at 2 in the morning, but for some reason this time wasn't like, it didn't like agree with me, I guess. It didn't, my body was like nope. At least my brain was saying nope. And so next day I am at work and I am just overly exhausted all day. I guess when I was overly exhausted, I was just like normally tired. I was like, okay, well it's fine, whatever, I'm gonna stream. But then like, as the day went on, I was like more and more tired. Like I was just like, I couldn't handle, I couldn't deal. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna call it. I'm just gonna like, nah, I'm gonna reschedule for Sunday. I'm gonna try and go to bed at a decent time tonight. Try and catch up and sleep from, you know, live streaming until 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning my time, by the way. At 2 in the morning, and then everything would be good to go for Sunday. So I do that, you know, I call it. I you know, I'm not going to bed just yet, so I go to bed at I try to go to bed at a decent hour, but I'm just working on some things. I'm playing a game. I don't remember exactly what I did, but I kind of get myself awake until maybe about like midnight. And I was like, okay, it's time for me to go to bed. I gotta be up in the morning. Yeah, no, I end up not being able to go to sleep at all. It sucked. And yeah, no, I was up until, I don't know what happened, but I was up until, I was tossing and turning until probably like 4 in the morning. I did end up needing to like use the bathroom. I'm not gonna go into detail, but yeah, suddenly I just had to use the bathroom really bad. It was after that is when I was like, okay, now I need to go to sleep. So I think the problem was that I was just having bad stomach problems, and it was keeping me awake. But I at the same time I wasn't. Like normally if I'm having stomach problems, I know I'm having stomach problems, but this time I didn't know I was having stomach problems. It sucked. So yeah, so yeah, there was that. And so I didn't, so I think I fell asleep till like 4 in the morning, and then I had to be awake for work at like 5:30. So I literally got like maybe at like 2 hours sleep. Ugh. So yeah, that's why like, so I got through work, and then I was like, I just can't, guys, I can't do it. So I that's what I called it. That's why I didn't even call it. I was just like, you know what? Maybe I'm just gonna go take a nap, which I couldn't. And then it just came to it. I was like, you know what? I already kind of said that I should be back, because that was the other thing too. Is I was like, I had just a strange suspicion that I probably wasn't gonna be able to stream on Sunday. Like, so like just in case I wasn't streaming on Sunday, that I kind of made the posts for the rescheduling for Saturday for Sunday, saying that I should be on. So I took that as like, you know what? It's whatever. It's what it is. So I did feel bad. I felt bad that that I only stream once. I normally always stream twice a week, Fridays and Saturdays, 8:30.
You're breathtaking.
My time, you know. Hey, Bobatia, what's going on? How's it going? But yeah, I felt bad. So that's why I'm streaming today. That's why I'm streaming today, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing any art. I'm not doing any games. Like I said, I'm just here to talk and say what Elias have to say. Hi, hi, how's it going? Thank you so much for stopping in. Yeah, I'm just doing like just chatting, just a quick chatting. I don't know how long this will probably go on. This will probably only go on for like maybe 30 minutes to an hour. I wouldn't expect it to be too long, especially since like it's gonna be dinner time soon for me. So, I gotta make dinner. So that's why I haven't like nothing set up. There's no TV. TV's not set behind me. My Jedi Fallen Order thing is over here rather than being over there. People who are not on Instagram, by the way. Yeah, so yeah, that's what happened. I basically just was not feeling good at all in terms of like, I was mentally exhausted, and I couldn't handle streaming more than once last week. So I needed to catch up on sleep, which I did. I did end up going to bed at like 10 on Sunday night, so I can, because I had a long day on Monday. Mondays are like long days for me for like my normal job. I have to work like 9 hours because they only schedule me for 7 on Sundays, so I have to kind of make up that extra hour. So I still get my 40. So I have to work like an extra so instead of 8 hours, I have to work 9 hours on Mondays. So it's a long day for me, but also, you know, also gotta be there for. You also gotta consider the time it takes for me to get to work, and then I gotta also consider lunch. So it's like I have to basically like, instead of me being there normally on a normal day, what you would kind of be at a normal job place for 8.5 hours. Well, I'm there for like 9.5 hours. So, you know, minus the time it takes to get from. So yeah, there's just a lot of time in the day that I am busy with work. So my normal job work. If you guys have any questions, want to say anything, definitely feel free to interrupt me. I'm good with that. So yeah, so I should be back on a normal schedule. Should be back to normal this week, as long as something else comes up. You know, you never know. It's one of those things where it's like you never know when something comes up. Everything should be fine, and then like, you know, something, you know, you start to go stream, and then like something happens, you know, and that's why I'm late a lot of the times, because like I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower real quick, and then I'll start getting ready, and then like something comes up as I'm like preparing to get ready. I'm like, oh, like this tool over here isn't working, or or that tool is like fucking up, or this one needs to update now, and it's like, oh, now I'm noticing there's a problem with my buttons, and then I have to tinker around on my stream and stuff, on top of getting ready and preparing all of it, like preparing my room and preparing everything to stream. And so then I end up, instead of streaming at 8:30, you know, it's not close to 9 o'clock because I spent like 20 minutes, you know, 20 minutes tinkering around my stream and getting things fixed before I can go live. That's annoying. And so yeah. So yeah, like I said, hopefully should be back to normal this week. So we will be doing my second session of the art I was working on, which I will show you. I did make some progress, so I haven't put it off. I'm not where I was, so I have been doing some work, not as much as I wanted to, only because of shit that was coming up. I'll go over right now what I've been working on here. So move this over here. And let's make sure everything's deactivated. The proper things are deactivated.